All right. Let's actually go through the results that we put together then, and just like Darren said, 55 jury voters to kick us off, and then 55 grouped televote to see what we end up going for. We're starting, and To Gravus Ceterum will be the first one to give the points, and these are the first ones. Now I realize I have to kind of memorize the titles here. Dobrodošli gets 8, Dvasercha gets 10, and the first 12 goes to Među Zvijezdama. Was that the song that got the first 12 in the actual show as well, wasn't it? Next up is Jacob. Oh yeah, I like how these kind of, like, it goes back to the last year's national final season, last time they voted. 8 points for Clickbait, 10 points for Georgia, and a 12 to Bariak, who are up on 22 points here early on. 91.67% of the maximum possible points. James Mack 101 up next. Last on the jury in the Melodifestivalen voting. 10 points to Dobrodošli. And a 12 to Georgia. Look at that. Look at the top. Oh, it's like my dream come true. My top 2 songs in the top 2. Have you ever seen anything like it? Utu up next. Dobrodošli with an 8. 10 points to Toljubavier. And a 12 for Dvasercha. Very, very nice. Very nice. Scorpia is still on 0 here. We're very much in alignment with the real life televote, of course. Until DK240996 came along. Fun NF money was spent well here. What? I don't get it. Sorry. 10 points to Sun anyway, and 12 points to Bariak, who take the lead here. How do I tell if I'm jury or televote? I guess you'll just find out as we go along, really. John of America. It's the first time voting in a national selection here. Yeah, I think the logos just lagged a little bit. They're up there now. 10 points to Lieto, who is actually doing quite well here. And a 12 to Georgia, up to second. I hope everything works fine for everyone watching. Seems like the chat is a bit slow, but maybe everyone's just quiet. We have 114 people following this, though, which is really cool. Thank you. CJ Yorkshire puts 8 points to Poguban Let, 10 points to Dobrodošli, and a 12 to Dvasercha. Just complimenting the NF. Well done. I did really enjoy watching this national final, I have to say. Addy Star up next, voter number 8. And Scorpia is starting to make some moves down there. 6 a.m. in the Philippines. Wow. Good morning. 12 points to Poguban Let here from Addy Star, which puts it up in 4th place. I think people are a bit tired. Me too. Me too. It's going to be nice with some sleep soon. But I've enjoyed this massively. It's me, Adrian, up next, and Repeat gets its first points. Toljubavier with 8, Obala Raya with 10, and a 12 to Dobrodošli, who actually takes over the lead there now. We're fascinated by the results, of course, of course. Clickbait in the mix here as well. Imka. Oh, sorry. This cough is never leaving me, I'm sorry. 10 points to Stop War. There we are. And a 12 to Bariak, taking back the lead here in our voting universe. 10 jurors down, 45 to go. So it's still quite a long way. Gnok is the next one up. As you can see, 8 more points to Bariak. 10 points to Poguban Let. And a 12 points for Dobrodošli, who's up on second again. Getting a quite like a crystallized top 3 there. Those 3 songs separated by 9 points. Coriander, the next one up here to vote. Yeah, it might be the vid, Rodmorg. I'm not sure. I haven't tested myself. 10 points to Toljubavier and a 12 to Bariak, up in the lead again. I've seriously had this cough for, I think, 3 months now, minimum. Like, I don't even remember the watch-along that I said I struggled with a cough. It was so long ago now. It was like back in summer. And it's November now, it's almost December. Gru's grandma, anyway, gives 10 points to Poguban Let and 12 points to Georgia. Me and grandma are, you know, in sync, kind of, in this regard. Must be in the televote. Yeah, I think you are, because I think you were the first one to vote, actually. So, yeah. Poguban Let 3, interesting reference there, gives 12 points to Tamara there. Yeah, Groot, you should check it out if you haven't. How can I check it out? I don't even know. You can still buy tests, I suppose. Maybe I should do that. Anyway, Hayden here from Portugal. First time voting in the national selection. Happy to have you here. Where's the 12 going? It's going to Dva Sercha. Rodmore, you better be joking that you think if Dva Sercha is an insert generic rock song here. That has to be a joke. I'm not buying that. You're just trying to provoke people now. Favor Abada is the 16th juror here with 10 points to Stop War and a 12 to Obalaraya, who was actually down at the bottom half there for a moment. I really thought that would just stay at the top half, but it's back there now. Ricardo LG, next one to vote. Got 8 points for Clickbait, 10 points to Bariak, and a 12 to Lieto, who is doing quite well. It's up in 6th place here. And next up is Densuke from America, who gives these as the lower points. 8 points for Tamara there, 10 points for Bariak, and a 12 to Georgia. Is that actually fair? I don't know. Am I supposed to know Favor? I don't know. Are we getting celebrities in here? I'm not sure. Anyway, Tom Grade 1990 gives 10 points to Georgia and 12 to Bariak. It's a joke, but Turkey 2010 is definitely an insert generic rock song here. Yeah, and you're an insert generic British man here. You just shush. You shush. Valdem up next here, 10 points to Georgia, still in 2nd, and a 12 to Repeat, doubling their points tally, still in 2nd to last place, but still. 21st voter is Adamski, 90-53. Some points on the right side of the scoreboard here. 8 points to Bariak, 10 to Dobrodošli, and 12 to Georgia. Sick burn. I know, right? I planned that one for so long. Absolutely. Dancing Dodo is the next one up here to vote. 8 points go to Bariak, 10 points to Nova, and 12 to Georgia. Groot, the 2025 season not off to a great start, I guess. With Clickbait, they are surely out. I don't know. Like, I think it's a fun choice. I've said that all night. Like, I think I wouldn't mind them picking it because it stands out. Maybe they won't make it, but at least it provides some variation to the contest. As Megan's hair gives it 10 points and a 12 to Lieto. Rodmorg being like, insert recap voting here. Yeah, I did actually spot that Rodmorg has voted tonight, and he was with us for what, 10 minutes of the watch along? So he's definitely recap voted. Take his votes with a pinch of salt, as always. Bert here gives 12 more points to Bariak. I wouldn't count them out completely. Yeah, I don't think we should. Because they could absolutely invest in that performance and really make it stand out and be a lot of fun. And I mean, it is a televote only semi-final, of course. I would actually like to see them qualify. I think they could provide something for a final. Art Bait here gives 12 points to the arty little tune here in the final, Tolu Bavier. And next one up to vote. We're almost halfway through. This feels really long, but it's because we've had such a long watch along, I suppose. But thank you for still sticking around. Vasercha with 10 points here and a 12 to Kada Dojemai. That came out of nowhere. It's up on 20 points now. Jere next up. Last on the jury for Festival da Canção, which was, of course, could it have been the final watch-along that we had last year? Maybe. 10 points for Clickbait and a 12 to Bariak, who are actually running away with it a little bit at the top. Even when I vote legitimately, you should take my votes with a pinch of salt. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hugo here with 8 points to Bariak, 10 points to Sun, and 12 to Tolu Bavier. World Azure says, well, I don't think that it will qualify. The thing with Mama's Ch was that there was very devoted fans which really liked it, but here almost nobody pats it high. The rating is extremely low, polls have it low. We'll see. Jeffrey here gives 10 more points for Georgia and a 12 to Dobrodošli. I think that Clickbait was given a 1% chance in the odds. I should have bet on it. Really should have, shouldn't we? Anyway, Disco Daz up next. Do we have any disco bangers to get some points here? I think Nova would be one. Is the 12 going there? Let's see it, Darren. Where's the 12 going? There it is. Oh, you predictable you. Throw in an upbeat disco tune in the selection and you got Darren's 12. Computer Fan 0. First time voting in the national selection. Nice to have you with us. 8 points to Obalaraya. 10 points to Lieto. And a 12 to Pogubanlet. Oh yeah, we had Festival i Kenges watch along after Festival de Cansao. That's actually true. Because we just postponed that a massive amount. I have no idea. Next one to vote here. Kraj going up to the top half here. 10 points to Dobrodošli. And a 12 to Dvasercha again. 28 points in the lead. I think clickbait could work with a revamp because it needs a little bit of work to make it stronger. Yeah, it needs to have a stronger impact really on audiences, but the concept is there, I'd say. Elendil gives 8 points to Georgia, 10 points to Nina, and the 12 to Repeat. Oh no, I misread. To Bariak. Good, I was gonna vote, but I didn't want to recap vote. Oh, how different you all are. Legal, sorry. Legal Maurice with 8 points to Clickbait, 10 points to Toljubavier, and 12 to Dvasercha. 34 points ahead of Georgia in second, and then Dobrodošli in third. Krishna, first time voter in the national selection, of course. And we got 8 points for Clickbait here, 10 points to Toljubavier, and a 12 to Dvasercha again. Yeah, I think a lot of us are kind of in alignment. It's just a few people who have really blanked Bariak. Vanilla Villa from the UK gives 8 more points to Bariak, 10 points to Nova, and a 12 to Clickbait. So I think Vanilla Villa is very happy tonight. Clickbait worked so much better live than studio, and to think about it with Eurovision mixing, it might actually be amazing. I agree with you. Absolutely. Came to life with a live performance, truly. And I do look forward to seeing how they will stage it in Eurovision. Stella Mare here gives 12 points to Toljubavier. So it's absolutely in the mix. 35 points behind. Dobrodošli has been a bit detached there now. But we'll see. We'll see. Still a lot can happen. I don't think Kada Dojemai will win, but other than that. Queenie Qantas gives 10 points to Stop War. And a 12 to Toljubavier. Still in the mix. Kate E. Buoni, which I guess is a City Buoni reference, I'm not sure, but anyway. 10 points to Lieto. And 12 to Georgia. 20 points between the top two now, actually. It's getting close at the very top as my cell phone is starting to run out of battery here. It's of course the place where I keep an eye on the chat, as Apollo, written with zeros from Serbia, gives 10 points to Pogubanlet and 12 to Dvasercha to extend the gap a little bit at the top again. I'm very excited for Clickbait revamp. We don't know if we're gonna get one. That's the thing. We're not sure, but maybe. World Sasuri gives 10 points to Kada Dojemai, so maybe it will win. And a 12 to Clickbait, so World Sasuri is satisfied tonight as well, I think. 14 jurors to go, and then the big televote, of course. Eujo Neujo. I mean, that's just brilliant, really. You know. 10 points to Nemanja there, and a 12 to Dobrodošli. Nothing for Bariak, which means that it gets a bit closer at the top. As Honey Badger Mosh Pit, which is just an incredible name, is the next one to vote. Repeat is now down to last place. 8 points to Chuyeshli. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, 12 points to Dobrodošli. Is Festival de Kenges the next NF Watch Along? I have no idea. That's usually in December, right? So I assume so, but I'm not sure. 2025 NF season, Lycan. Yes, indeed. The hype is real. We're finally off and running. 12 points to Toljubavier. 20 points mean 20 points between the top two. Dobrodošli a further 38 behind. Jake from the UK, next one to vote. I just love seeing like Scorpia is down in 14th place here. It's kind of crazy compared to real life, of course. 12 points to Bariak again. Always around Christmas, yeah. Yeah, looking forward to that as well. It's not even a month until then, of course. Carla, next one up here. Only 10 jurors to go. 10 points to Bariak. And a 12 goes to Dobrodošli. Whenever you say Bariak, I hear Barrio in my head. Okay, well, oh, that's a banger though. Oh, now I want to listen to that. I want to listen to Barrio by Mahmood. What a banger. Truly. Dr. Seger, ima dva srča, nedostaje mi DMGP. Sure, whatever floats your boat. I have no idea what you're trying to say. 12 points go to Nova then, though. Dr. Seger and Darren will be partying all night with that one. What is happening with Malta and having their NF a year in advance? Yeah, and when's France's song getting released, right? August passed a long time ago. Elias up next here to vote. Clickbait going up to 4th, and Bariak extending the gap at the top. Clickbait's doing well here as well, but I don't think it will win. I'll be honest. I think it's between the top 3 here, really. Alex up next, and Alex gives 8 points to Georgia, 10 points to Pogubanlet, and the 12 to Dobrodošli. Still in the mix. Still in the mix. 6 voters to go. George B, 2207 from Wales, the first one. These are the lower points. No movement so far. 8 points to Dobrodošli, 10 points to Stop War, and a 12 to Dva Srča again. 30 points in the lead. Can we please do the Greek national final? Sakis just announced as presenter. Of course we are. Of course, we have to watch the Greek national final. I'm gonna buy a bottle of Ouzo for that. I can't wait for a Greek national final. That's gonna be fun. Matt Adams here gives 12 points to Pogubanlet. Could still win, I guess. I think the top 5 is really what's in with a shout. The top 5 is very distinct here, but it will take a monumental effort for either Pogubanlet or Clickbait to get all the way. Japonome funen porfa. Sure, why not? 12 points to Dobrodošli anyway. It's also on a Wednesday, really. I mean, Wednesdays are a bit tough because I obviously have work tomorrow. My alarm is on 6:30, so it's gonna be a bit rough, but I'll survive. Gucci Galaxy, I love all the songs in my top 5, but I guess the one you love the most is Tolu Bavier. Nice pick, if I do say so myself. Is it gonna be hosted in a mall like 2012? Who knows? That's such a classic. Lord Julie Morg, the first of Yugoslavia. Oh, the top tier names coming in here. 10 points to Clickbait, my man. And a 12 to Nova. Rodmorg, Dr. Seger, and Darren. You just see them in the horizon. You just see them vibing to Nova. Groot. Oh yeah, I'm the final voter. I just realized. Oh yeah, these are my points. Imagine if Dva Srča doesn't win because of the televote here in Groot Division. Oh yeah, that would be ironic, I suppose. These are the standings leading into the televote, and this guy. Wow, how excited I would have been for these results in real life. I mean, as I said, I don't mind the fact that Clickbait won, but those two at the top, very nice. Let's see what the televote has to say. Now gets the exciting part. We're going to start from the bottom, work our way up, see where everyone lands, and everything shakes out at the end of it. Click here to reveal the televote. We'll start with Repeat, and Repeat will get 57 televote points. I'm not spoiling for anyone when I say that it's not going to win. It's probably finishing last even. Maybe not. Kada Dojemai is up next. And Kada Dojemai will get 59. So Repeat is definitely getting last place. I can probably confirm that now. Unless Scorpia gets less than 9 points. Which I don't think is possible. We'll see. Scorpia will get how many points? 154. Here come the televote mob out for Milena. Not going to be enough, but still. Chuyes Lee, next one to get the points. 137 for that one. Means that it finishes below Scorpia. Finishes below. Next will be Stop War. And Stop War will get 91 televote points, which puts it below both Czujesz and Skorpia. 205 points in total for Stop War. Medjugorje will get 91. That's not a lot, but it gets it above Stop War, below the other two to have received their points so far. Kraj kind of ended up a bit low here on the scoreboard, I have to be honest, but maybe it's because it was first in the running order, got a bit forgotten. 177 televote points though, puts it up in 4th place for the moment. Next up is Sun, and Sun by Gloomsy Ben will get 135, which means that it gets beaten by Kraj. A lot of people are saying lol, I don't know what for. Is it to David's funny haha comment? Nova gets 163 televote points, puts it just above Kraj in the end here. 6 points ahead. Next up, Obalaraya. I think we're on the top half now, kind of. 220 televote points. Not enough to really take over the lead yet, but respectable score in total for Kate there. 6 songs to go, I think. Lieto will get 215, which puts it takes over the lead. Look at that. Stop the count. We're pausing. Lieto has won. Can't believe it. Sorry, I'm just messing around. Anyway, sorry. Clickbait. Let's see how many points Clickbait gets. What? Only 188. I mean, it takes over the lead, but that's a low score compared to their jury score. Wow, okay. Still gonna get a top 5 here, of course. Pogubanlet, 332 points. That's a big one. Takes over the lead comprehensively. 3 songs to go. Who's winning? Dobrodošli first up. Dobrodošli gets 352. That's not going to be enough. No way that it's enough. It's not going to win. We have 2 songs. It's either To Ljubavje or Dva Serca. I'm sure one of them is winning. Surely there's enough points left to give out. We start with Georgia, who gets how many? 421. Is that going to be enough? Dva Serca needs 409 points to win. 409. How many will they get? Dva Serca gets 398. It's not enough. There we are. 10 points separating our top 2. Can you imagine? Oh, exciting voting, as happens usually here in the watch-alongs, but I don't think we really could have imagined it to get that close. I didn't think it would be that close, and it's between my 2 favorite songs as well. I'd be ecstatic whichever way we go, but To Ljubavje is the pick from the Gru Division community. So, that's really what it is. Final standings here. Repeat finished in 16th place. Kada Dojemai in 15th. Stop War in 14th. Medjugorje in 13th. I hope you're enjoying my pronunciation of all of these names, of course. Czujesz in 12th, Skorpia in 11th, Sun 10th, Kraj 9th. Top half, Nova in 8th, Obalaraya in 7th, Lieto got 6th. Clickbait in the top 5, behind Pogubanlet on its own in 4th, really. Dobrodošli kind of on its own in 3rd. And then Dva Serca got 2nd, just behind To Ljubavje in the end. Let's take a look at the further analysis. As you can see, Dobrodošli was actually the song to get points from the most amount of people, 102. To Ljubavje got points from 100 and Dva Serca from 96. Dva Serca with 1 more 12 than To Ljubavje, but it didn't matter in the end. Very close, of course, at the very top. Always really fun to see how close these scores get. Everyone except Czujesz and Stop War got a 12. Stop War, meanwhile, though, 6 10s, which is quite impressive, I suppose. Unlucky for Repeat getting last place here, but it did get 2 12s, so happy for you. We can of course take a look at the 12-point summary. Here are all of the people who gave 12 points to Dva Serca, 32 of them, and then 31 who gave 12 points to To Ljubavje. You can see them here. On the left are the juries, and on the right are the televoters. Dobrodošli with 12, Pogubanlet with 9 here. Clickbait and Lieto with 5 each. As you can see, Ivanik here. I mean, these 5 people, Vanilla Villa, World Sasori, GMAC Force, Ivanik, and Toipa, must be over the moon. Happy for all of you. And I will admit, I'm also very I'm completely fine with Clickbait being their official entry. But in this universe, Toljubavier is the entry that we will include in our own little final that we put together once everything is done and dusted, I suppose. 4 12s to Nova here, 3 to Obalaraya. I probably expected a few more to this one, actually. 2 for Sun, Scorpia, Repeat, and then 1 each for Medjud, Svietsdama, Krai, and Kadato Jemai. I think that's really everything we're going to take a look at. This is the ranked summary again. This is what I leave you with. And yeah, that's everything for tonight.